He's a friend of Phil Nicoletti, and he's absolutely crushing it so far this outdoor season. Monster Energy Pro Circuit. Garrett Marchbanks, what's up, Marchbanks? How are you, man?
Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, man. Phil, why is Garrett riding so well? What's going on? Break it down for us, Phil. You tell us.
I have no idea. If you ask all media specialists and everyone, said he wouldn't do good on a 250 because he's too big.
Okay, all right.
Here we are.
But here we are. Third in the points.
Third in the points. One of the top PC guys.
Yeah.
Rode like a badass this weekend. So
Garrett, congrats, man, on the start to the year. Why are you riding so well? I mean, look, you've ridden this well before. You can do this. We've seen it. Not always as consistent as you've been bringing it this year. So almost every moto, you've been great. What's the reason, or what's the what you're doing to be so damn consistent every single race?
I think just for me, it's just, being there every day at the race, executing everything. And I don't know, for me, my mindset, I think in the past years was I always put a number for like a position to be at.
Mm-hmm.
And this year I didn't really do that. I just kind of went into it and just told myself to, do the best I can. That's all you can do. I feel like the races I've done that, or through the years, or even this year in Supercross, I rode the worst I ever did. So I feel like for me, it was just going out there doing the best I can, and that's about it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been working, man. You've got to be happy with the way you've been riding, right? Like, you feel like is this the best you've been outdoors? I mean, you've had some great rides outdoors again, 450 wise even, but do you feel like you're riding the best you have?
Yeah, no, I feel great on outdoors. The bike's been great. I feel great. Man, I wish I could start a little better, but no, I feel like the speed's really good, and I was pumped with this weekend to finally show it in the first moto. And second moto is definitely, I felt really good on the track. Just sucked I got in the first turn pileup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, you got a lot of passing points this weekend. You were ripping through guys. Like, that had to feel pretty good to be. Like, you were going by some guys that are, like, legit, like, good guys, and you were just like, see ya, like, bye. Like, yeah, had to feel pretty good.
No, it felt great. No, it was good. I think I passed like 35, 40 people this weekend.
For
so
sure. Yeah.
My body definitely hurts and my hand hurts from all the roost.
Yeah. It was really impressive. Really, really good start. And like a good start to the outdoors, I was going to say. Kitchen told me the new bike's a little faster than before. He's having a bit problems on the start. Do you agree? Is it a little bit more power, and maybe that's one of the things that's helping you a little bit, being a bigger guy?
Yeah, I think the bike's definitely great. Definitely has a lot of power. I feel like on the start, I feel like that's a little bit of me, or just trying to figure it out, getting off the grate on the outdoor style of stuff, just with how deep it is. But yeah, we've been testing some stuff to help it out. But no, the bike's been great so far. It was definitely good this weekend, especially with the elevation.
But do you feel it's faster, much faster, like what Levi was telling me, than last year's, or no?
Yeah, I think it's a bit faster. Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay. I told Garrett at Paula, Phil, I'm like, dude, you look skinnier, you look thinner, and he said everyone is telling him that, but he's not. Same weight.
yeah, I mean, what? You're 190 pounds, G?
185.
185, depending on what you eat on the day. You know?
I just thought he looked skinnier. I was like, dude, you look like, and he's like, yeah, I know.
Right, he's just a big bone kid.
Right.
That guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone, I mean, you're telling me I'm looking skinny, but I'm seeing all over Instagram I'm a fat.
You're a fat ass.
So I'm like, thanks, dude. They're like, you need to train. I'm like, yeah, I don't train. I just go home and pound coke.
Wait,
and,
that's for real? That's for real? Honestly, like, people who say that? Like, go train?
Yeah, this, like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, you're ripping through the pack. Your lap times are good. You're on the podium. It's not possible to do what you're doing without training.
Because that Whiskey Throttle posted a video, with his shirt off or whatever.
Okay.
And, G's he's not like me. Like, I had a six pack. I'm fucking old man.
Yeah,
dude. Garrett's
you're
just like,
Yep.
He's an endurance athlete. Endurance athletes aren't necessarily like shredded, you know. So that.
But like, how does anybody see? Okay, whatever. I don't know. I didn't see the photo, but
yeah, they blew him out.
The guy's on the podium, so like, you're in shape.
At altitude, you just blacked out for 30+2, but you're unfit.
You
dude.
don't get on the podium at a national without being fit. Like, it's just not possible. It's not.
No, I don't.
Possible.
I don't do anything. I just ride. I just show up on the weekend. I ride once a week. So.
Damn. No, man, you've been riding great. It's really I said on one of my shows that you were the surprise of the season so far. Like, again, you can pull this off here and there. We've seen it, but for the problem in your career has been, and you know this too, is bringing it every single week, and you are so far. So that's, if you can just keep that up. Now, I know you're working with Troll Training and Brock Tickle. Talk about that a little bit, which has been helping you do what in specifically?
I feel like Troll Training's been great. I started working with them about three years ago, and I just felt like I was missing something back at club, and it was mainly just the endurance side of things and the fitness side on the bike. And working with Troll Train definitely helped. Especially then when Alex was my teammate, I was dealing with a lot of stomach issues, and he helped me out, figure some stuff out with that. So that was definitely good. And Alex helped me out with a lot of stuff off the bike, and coming here, working with Brock, he's just been great. We started working after, I think it was right before Philly. Yeah, right before Philly, or not Philly, sorry, Indy. And yeah, during that break, we just figured some stuff out on the bike, and it's just been great. I don't know, just something about Brock. He's helped me out on the bike, and he's been great so far. I'm super pumped to be working with him, and yeah.
So does the training, like Brock trains, he works with Anderson, he's trained with different riders. Does he let you do your thing with Troll Training, or does he spice it up and be like, let's try this also, and you kind of do it in conjunction with John, Alex, and Brock? Does it kind of work together, or is it strictly like, here's Troll's cycling program, gym program, and then Brock's on the bike stuff?
It's mainly just, I've got Troll Training off the bike, and then on the bike it's Brock.
Okay.
But yeah, like whenever I have a bicycle ride or whatever on the schedule, I'll go cycle with Brock. So I'm still working with Troll Training, but I'll do it with Brock. Mix it up.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's obviously working out great. Contract year for you, right?
Yeah. Yep. Contract year. I'm with Cali with a 1+1, but as of now, yeah, it's I'm up for a contract.
Phil, are you going to start negotiating for Garrett, or what are we doing?
I'd
love to see Phil sit down with Mitch with a CL, a couple of Coors Lights.
I'd love to sit down with Mitch and
hammer this thing out
with Garrett. Yeah, I think we'd do okay, but I'm surprised this went this long, to be honest with you. Not something signed yet, somewhere along the lines. But again, Garrett started off slow in Supercross, but again, to me, Garrett's still a kid. He's only, what are we, 23? 23 yet?
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, 23. To me, he's still a kid, and he got back on PC, and obviously it's a lot of pressure situation stuff. And until you get used to that environment again, and now he's finally in the mojo, and, got 2 Supercross podiums, heat race wins, now top 5 outdoors consistently now after 3 nationals. It's just like, okay, what else do we have? What else has to be proved here now?
Yeah, Denver was good. The other one before that was good, I think. Also, like, you've been coming on a bit of a roll, Garrett, I feel like, near the end of Supercross, and keep going this way through the outdoors. Seattle? Was it Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah.
Seattle was the second. Denver was third.
That's it, yeah. So, like, you're on a nice wave here.
Yeah. To me, that's enough to show, like, hey, man, you're kind of here to play, but again,
are there contract talks right now, Garrett? What are we doing? Are we? Is it got to be? Who's doing your stuff?
A little bit. I mean, things seem like it's kind of rolling, but honestly, there hasn't been a whole lot yet. So we're hoping for something soon.
All right, I'm gonna ask Mitch.
So.
I'm just gonna ask Mitch because
you should.
Mitch he's a pretty straight shooter. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, man, what are you doing? So
yeah, I'm always curious on the Mitch side of things, how much Cowie influences, stuff like that, which I know nowadays is a lot different than what it used to be. But again, Garrett's first stint with PC and Cowie is a lot different than what it is now. Now he's actually an adult and much more mature and handles himself better. And even back then, I don't think it was Garrett's fault. He was just a kid following suit with what other people were saying. So, but I think it's past the point. He's well deserving.
He was really happy with your ride after Lakewood. Garrett, I was talking to him about it. He was really happy. You and Levi both. He kept saying, "I'm happy. I'm happy."
Yeah.
So
he should be. Yeah, he should be.
Has he been good, Garrett? Mitch?
No, yeah, he's been great. He's been super positive with me, and I think I almost feel like he was a little surprised with how the beginning of the season started with outdoors and just how it's been going. And last weekend was definitely he was definitely pumped about it, especially the first moto.
Yeah. By the way, brought to you by OGO Power Sports. Garrett Marchbanks here. Pulp 15 is the code to save. With that, you are in Southern California right now. Mitch loves to keep their guys, but then leave guys back east and master pools in Texas. So, tell me you don't got to just stay in SoCal and ride Paula and GH all the time, Garrett. Like, what's going on? Are you allowed to leave, or what are we looking at?
I think we're just going to do 1,000 laps at Paula. Yeah. No, I'm just stuck out here for now. We have talked about, trying some stuff out east if we have to for like 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm pretty pumped for being out here. I don't think the tracks are that bad right now, besides, sometimes on the public days when it's pretty packed, it's a little hairy with riding with some junior 50 kids on the main track in the morning. So try not to kill some kids out there, but besides that, no, it's been solid out here. This is definitely the most fun I've had, training and racing out here in SoCal.
Yeah, because I'm taking it you're not a SoCal guy. You're not a fan. Like, yeah. I
mean, in the past, not really, but this time around, I've really enjoyed it. It's nice to be a little closer to home. Especially out here, I've got like Navarro and the team, and everyone's just super close by, so that's definitely nice. I honestly, besides the prices of everything, I actually don't mind it out here.
Did you get are you renting a room, or what are you doing? Who are you staying with? How are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm just staying with a buddy of mine out here.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Listen, it's amazing that it happened, but the Star guys used to just pound laps at Paula and GH, and AP won a championship that way.
And a lot of them won
You know what I mean?
championships
Yeah,
that way.
like it does work, but I'm with you. Like, I wouldn't want to be there. I'd want to get the hell out of there because, again, you're riding the same damn tracks, and you're also riding against 50 riders and vets, guys like me out there. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Honestly, I grew up riding this stuff as a kid, so, I mean, me and Mitch actually had the same talk, a lot of guys back in the day, like RV and stuff, won titles out here, so it's obviously, it's capable of doing it, so, yeah, I'll just stick it out here.
All right, we got Richie on one. Wants to talk to Phil and Garrett. What's up, Richie? What's your question for these two guys?
Yeah, I was looking to see what Phil's best story is where he just questioned how many brain cells Garrett actually has.
Richie, why are you calling in?
Phil, how much did you yell at Garrett at times?
Oh, a lot. A lot. Yeah. G's been on the.
Okay, but let's
G's got thick skin. Let me tell you that.
Garrett, did you? What's the maddest you've gotten at Phil?
I think it was probably, what race was it? It was Chicagoland. I wanted to rip his head off.
It's because he didn't beat me. Him, Coop, and Barsha. Yeah,
me and Barsha literally were panic revving our bikes out the whole entire moto.
For 20 plus one, they didn't get by. And G
there was times I was questioning whether I was going to T-bone him or not, but I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
We got off of Chicagoland, and G just pins his bike through the fucking pitch, straight back to the fucking, because we're parked in the garage, just threw his bike up on the thing and just fucking got undressed so fast, threw his shit in the gear bag, and was out of there. And then come Tuesday, we're doing starts, and G's still fucking pissed. And he's coming into the first corner.
But were you blocking him? Like,
no, I'm going with the fucking pack.
You were a roadblock.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. I went 8-7 that day. I beat you. Eat shit.
I get G being upset.
I built that track terrible.
Dude, you're delusional. I waxed you that day. And when Tuesday comes around the club, we're doing starts, and he's like running it deep, like trying to make a fucking point. And I just fucking stopped our bikes. I said, listen. I looked at him. I said, listen, motherfucker, it's Tuesday. The race was 3 fucking days ago. Cut the shit. He's like, oh, okay. I was fucking pissed, dude. But there's been a lot of times I've screamed at G, but he sits there and he takes it,
I'll take it. I don't care. I dealt with my dad. So
Yeah, your dad stories that you've told me are they're nuts, dude. they're nuts, Garrett. Like there's absolutely insane. Richie, anything else?
No, I think that's it. Just
Yeah.
hopefully Phil finds some speed up in Canada.
Yeah.
Thanks, Richie.
Yeah.
Jeez, what is this, a blowout segment or what?
No, honestly, dude, would you lose by 2
No,
minutes on the first one?
You look good, Phil. I just like to see you up there with the other
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get
Garrett,
there.
he got a little better this week. We went 3-2. You know, we had a mechanical, but they don't ask how that went. They just ask how you did. So
Be all right. We'll get there.
Did you see the jump out there, Garrett, that the old man was doing?
I couldn't believe he did it.
That's right. Winners find ways, buddy.
Yeah, winners find ways, dude.
Yeah, I did not want to jump it, though. I tell you that. Nope.
I could tell you looked like a good vet rider. hitting
That was the
thing,
first
dude.
time I jumped that fucking thing, though. That video was literally the first time I jumped it. So, of course, I'm a little fucking stiff kitty jumping it.
Full
It's
K-Dare off that
yeah,
thing.
it's 150 foot. You know?
Okay.
No respect.
Yeah, no respect.